Betrayal exploded louder than the wedding bells ever would. My sister Lila always had this radiating, radioactive need to be the center of gravity. If someone else got praised at Sunday dinners, she'd suddenly feel faint or need help, and boom, spotlight stolen. She was 2 years younger, but somehow our parents acted like she was a fragile Victorian child made of lace and glass. Meanwhile, I, the older sister, was background furniture. When I got engaged to Marcus, my boyfriend of 3 years, I genuinely thought my life was finally slotting into place. He saw me, listened to me, didn't vanish when things got inconvenient. I'd show Lila my dress, the venue in Cedar Ridge, the flower arrangements. She smiled, nodded, even offered to help plan. That should have been my first neon warning sign, but I thought maybe, finally, she was growing up. Then 2 months before the wedding, Marcus got weird, new password on his phone, late nights at work, and this foggy distance every time I asked what was wrong. He told me it was just stress. I bought it because apparently I hadn't learned that love doesn't mean turning your brain off. One random Tuesday, I got released early from my shift at the clinic. I was exhausted and ready to collapse. When I pulled into the driveway, I saw Marcus's car. Normal. But next to it, Lila's. Not normal. I figured maybe she dropped off the centerpieces we had been putting together, so I didn't think much at first. Inside, I heard sounds from upstairs. Not innocent ones. The kind that make your stomach fall straight through your shoes. And they were coming from my bedroom. My bedroom. I opened the door and there they were. Marcus and Lila tangled up in my sheets. Her wearing my engagement ring because I'd taken it off to soak my hands that morning. And she had the audacity, the sheer comedic audacity, to look at me and say, "This isn't what you think." The line people only say when it is exactly what you think. Plus, somehow worse, I threw them both out. Marcus sobbed on voicemail after voicemail about a lapse in judgment and how he loved me more than anything. Lila, on the other hand, called me dramatic, like catching your sister with your fiancé in your own bed was the same as discovering someone ate the last cookie. The wedding, supposed to happen in 6 weeks, was fully paid for already: venue, catering, DJ, everything. My parents told me to cancel, quietly refund what I could, and keep the peace. But I had a better idea. I kept everything exactly as planned, except the marriage part. I sent out a message explaining the change of plans, but still inviting everyone to come celebrate. Didn't specify details, just said I had something important to share. When I arrived, full wedding dress, bouquet and all, I walked straight to the mic and told 200 people precisely how my sister and fiancé had been sneaking around behind my back. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just told the truth and then said, "Let's eat, drink, and celebrate the fact that I dodged a lifetime with a cheating coward." People actually cheered halfway through the reception. Lila barged in, face blotchy, demanding the microphone so she could defend herself. She claimed Marcus pursued her, and she couldn't stop him. That's when I pulled out my final flourish. The security cam footage from my townhouse that I installed months earlier after a break-in on our street. Turns out, they'd been hooking up for 5 whole months. And guess who initiated every single encounter? Lila, every single one. I played the clips on the projector the DJ usually used for slideshows. Our aunts, cousins, my old professors. Everyone watched Lila flip her hair and climb onto Marcus like it was her hobby. Lila ran out sobbing, mascara streaking like war paint. Marcus tried to slink off too, but my cousin blocked the exit and told him to leave through the back so he wouldn't get booed. He deserved the booing. Best non-wedding I ever had.